been talking about how us as adults can be better, not only for ourselves but others in our communities. I love how you said that. So how do you define wellness?
Oh, so everyone should know that I didn't prepare. So a lot of what I say, it'll probably just be out of the top of my head. But
I
for
love
me,
it.
I see wellness as very holistic. I don't see it any at all in parts.
Yes.
It's not in silos and pieces. It's like
Mhm.
a full circle. Everything you do eventually circles back to what you're doing. Everything you're not doing circles back to what you may end up doing. So for
Mhm.
me, wellness is truly like a whole picture, like a big picture. It's a
Love
puzzle
it.
piece. You're putting it together really based
Mhm.
on like your own makeup, so your own predispositions, your own genetic history, your family
Right.
history, your environment, where you live, your own cultures, your own religions. All of that goes into what could be the best wellness plan for you. Everyone's will most likely look different. We're very individual, but there are common things I feel that all of them have. And so again, I think earlier you spoke about small things like if you get a headache, maybe you check and see, okay, am I dehydrated? Do I need water? Have I eaten? Then you go to medicine. And I think that's like the most appropriate thought. But sometimes those small things of effort to think
Yeah.
and pause, oh, wait, okay, am I dehydrated? Okay, did I eat today? Those
Yes.
small little pauses get overlooked. And
Mhm.
so we, in the end, can sometimes like propel ourselves into not the best wellness because we're not doing the small things, right? So if we would do some small things, they could, I call it more like a flywheel. So it's like a thing that just keeps rolling and it gets momentum and it gets better and things get better.
Mhm. Mhm.
But we can also do that in reverse. So for me, wellness is a whole person who is able to function in their body appropriately in their world. So if being a mother is a big deal to me, wellness for me should look like something that is adding to me that allows me to function appropriately as a mother, right? If being top person in my career, or I have a very, very busy career, wellness should look like something that allows me to function in that space. And for everyone is different. There'll always be some foundational things that really should be there. They shouldn't be overlooked, but they are
Yes.
different. And so I always roll mine back to um if it's adding to you being better in today and in tomorrow, right? It's not
Okay.
just about did I have a quick fix for today. It's
Mhm.
today and tomorrow. Then you are most likely caring for your wellness in that when you keep both of those in mind, today and tomorrow, today and
Yes.
10 years from now, and play those balances. So
Mhm.
that's kind of how I look at it. And I'm a person who, with the background of a nurse, I've been a nurse for 17, 18 years, registered nurse.
Yeah. Let's get into it, honey.
Yeah.
Tell us a little
I
bit about your background and wellness.
And so for me, starting out, I was more of a traditional nurse. And I would say that traditional medicine has a lower focus on whole wellness. Okay. It's very siloed,
Yeah.
it's very separate. Okay. So if
Mhm.
you go and you're having, say, an issue with your heart, you're going to see a heart doctor.
Mhm.
He has so much knowledge based
Focus.
in
Yeah.
heart that
Mhm.
anything here he may not see. Right. So
Right.
I started to notice things where I might be treating the whole patient as the nurse. Like, for instance, I used to do home health. So I would go to people's
Um,
homes and see them, and they
mhm.
would have an issue. Say they've got a heart issue. They go see the cardiologist, and he gives them a medicine. And then they
Right.
get home, and now they've got a new issue, and now it's a
Right.
kidney issue. And
Mhm.
I can see it because I can say, oh,
Mhm.
this is related to the cardiologist. We need those two to talk so that the cardiologist and the kidney doctor can better get this together but
Right.
most people can't always see that. So
It's true.
yeah, so that
Everything counts. Yes, the communication. Yes.
exactly. And so
Yes.
in healthcare, you can be very busy and very tunnel vision. And so that's why
Understood.
it is
Mhm.
extremely important for people to really pay attention to what they're doing that makes them feel okay. So when
Mhm.
you say, if I've got a headache, did I drink water? Did I do this? You check those boxes and then, because
Yes.
sometimes when we're skipping those boxes, we're creating more issues for ourselves. And
Right.
part of it's just we're not slowing down to truly care for ourselves. We're just pushing, pushing, and pushing through life. So yeah, I have
Yes.
traditional medicine, which I think is truly a gift of God, from God, the universe, whoever it is that you believe is that higher power. I believe
Right.
traditional medicine is extremely beneficial, but I do not think that it should take the place of your basic things that are going to add and
Right.
keep you as healthy in your body at this stage, right? Which is going to look different depending on everyone's genetic makeup and where you are in your lifeline and things of that nature. So.
Yes. And that age thing, things
Mhm.
start looking different after 40. Turned 41 this year, girl.
Me too, friend. Me too. Yes.
Yes.
And I claim it really proud. Like,
Yes.
somebody was, I think it was probably one of my kids. They were like, something, something, something like, you want to be 20. I was like, no, baby, mommy is 41. Okay.
That's right.
When I do my burpees, I know that I'm 41. Okay. I'm not out here doing them like I'm 20, but I want to respect that I'm 41. And there's
That's
some
right.
great things that come with that. Everything is not bad.
Right.
And so, I think it's a celebration, right? I think
It
every
is.
year, every decade, like as we move forward into those spaces, like we celebrate it,
Yes, ma'am.
and so, and then you celebrate it also by being sure that you're caring for your body. Like there's this thing
That part.
I tell a lot of my friends when they talk to me about their health and things like that. I tell them, I say, listen, we are, we are like, and this is probably going to be wrong the way I say it. Somebody who's a car person is going to say that I'm wrong. We're like
Say.
vintage cars, okay? I'm out
Hmm.
here born in 83. Now, there are some cars on the road. They were made in 83. And if they've
Uh-huh.
been well maintained, honey, they function, okay?
Yeah.
But there's some
Yes.
that don't. So I intend to take those
Yeah.
maintenance breaks, right? So if your car
Hmm.
needs an oil change and you don't get it done, it's going
Right.
to start talking to you,
Yes, it
right?
will.
Same thing
Yes.
with this body. When the body says, no, I need you to do something. I need you